So I came over to Lowe's and I didn't find what I needed. I found like normal paint, just like to paint everyday things, but you need paint that's going to resist the heat because those calipers are going to get hot and they're going to go through a lot of beating up and a lot of heat. A lot of stuff is going to, fling onto them, break dust, all that stuff. So you want to make sure you get the good paint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Home Depot or whatever the equivalent of that is in your town. Just make sure that it is some good stuff, some good paint, because you don't want that crappy paint to bubble up and then get all disgusting. So all right, so I've got the paint and everything, and I'm gonna basically paint the calipers yellow, and I'm probably gonna repaint these wheels as well since they're chipping a little bit. So since I did drive the car, I'm just gonna leave it sitting here just for a little bit. That way it cools down and nothing is like super insanely hot. So ideally you don't want to drive the car at all, but I mean, I have no other way to go to the store and get that paint. Okay, so here's what I got so far. I have the other side of the car done right now. I'm finishing these up. So I made a fatal mistake and I bought a dark yellow and like a light yellow. So what I'm doing is I'm doing one prime coat of the dark and then 3 coats of the lighter yellow, and then I'm going to finish it off with the dark. So I only have 1 of these and 2 of those, and so that's why I'm having this conflict, but I was able to figure it out. So that one already has like the light yellow. This one is not done yet, and then these 2 on this side, they're done and they're so cool. So I also redid the wheels. Like I said, I added more black to fix like the curb rash looking effect, but that's what they look like once I have them all set, and they look awesome. I like the way it looks, especially with all the blacked out stuff. So that's the front one there, nice and yellow, and then of course the black wheels look very nice with that. And I also pulled out this little fan that I had to like expedite the process. Plus when I spray, the spray goes into the wheel well versus around the fender, so that also helps as well. I covered up the rotors and everything, and then again I'm just working on the wheel while it's off, so killing 2 birds with 1 stone. The final product, and I think it was a huge success. So as far as the calipers went, they absorbed the paint pretty well. I guess one of the downsides of doing this outside is like if you see that little tiny flake right there, that's just something I can't get, because if I try to get it off, I'm just gonna mess up the paint. So little things like that, just because you do it outside. The wheels came out magnificent, so of course I had to clean them, and there's this little tiny little thing. I don't want to touch that. But essentially what you have to do now is just let the wheels and the calipers dry for at least 48 hours, and then you can go ahead and wash your car. What I did before was the complete opposite, and so I washed it right away when I finished painting, and the whole side was chipped and it looked like it had road rash. And then this one I didn't clean all the way through, so it looks a little textured, but aside from that, I think it looks pretty cool. If you step back from afar and you just look at it from the side, I think it's pretty dope. Again, if you have any questions or any concerns about how to do this or anything like that, just let me know.